Hi everyone, welcome to another Tarot Pick a Card reading. Thank you so much for being here and I hope that you're all doing great. Today's reading is how are they feeling about you? What is their next move and the timing, of course. We have three piles as usual. Number one, woman holding a coin and amethyst. Number two, woman holding a heart and rose quartz. Number three, the thinking woman and fluorite. Pause the video if you need more time and I will continue with our readings. Thank you. If you have chosen the amethyst and a woman holding a coin card, this will be your reading. So let's see. How are they feeling about you? What is their next move, the timing? So let's see. King of Wands. Nice. Hanged woman. The Sun. Ten of Wands. Five of Cups. Eight of Cups. Ace of Coins. I need one more here. The Magician. This is good. Okay, let's clarify all this. Curse. Negative mind. Escaping. Avoiding, blocking, pushing away. Karma. Consequences, cause and effect, karmic debts. Perspective. Better off, happiness, clear headspace. Butterfly, you will meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. Okay. Sparks, keep the sparks flying, surprise each other with gestures of love. Long distance, love knows no distance. Okay. Let's not exaggerate over these affirmations. This year, way off in the future. Rushing in, very good. Let's pull a couple of these. Mercury. How you think, communicate, write, talk, travel. Vesta. The Sun. Let's see a couple of these. My finances are a mess. I have made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. Now, this is not necessarily about money. Okay, we will explain during the reading. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We haven't finished business. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. perfect sense. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. Again, I don't think this is so much just about family. It's a different mindset kind of thing. I miss your voice, laugh, humor, touch. I'm in my feelings today. I think you have a good reading here. Anyway, let's see. Garden. So public spaces, you know. Heart. Very good. This is the mountain. What's this? Mountain and bear. This is somebody who is, I think, definitely kind of seeing your value. Let's start from this. You have chosen this woman holding a coin, and this means that they see you as stable, magnetic, and probably more grounded than they are right now, energetically, of course. Okay, so there is this sense of respect here. This is what we are trying to build in this situation. It's not just about passion, desire, emotions. It goes beyond that. First of all, we have for sure a karmic baggage around this whole situation, but then we also have this sense of respect and value and upgrade of the connection. So I think what you are here for, I think you have your life together in a way that is actually very inspiring to them, even a bit intimidating sometimes. But your person's energy comes forward very strongly, very present. This is not just somebody who is scared of your energy and they don't know what to do. It is challenging to them, but it is a challenge that they can handle, I think. Let's see. Now, on an emotional level, this person is not in a good place. We have this King of Wands here. We have the Sun. This is clear desire, pride, even joy when this person is thinking of you, okay? So you kind of light something up in them. But then we see some difficult cards. Look at this. 10 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 8 of Cups. And this is the emotional struggle. And I think this person is tired on an emotional level. This connection is something positive. It makes them stop, think, reconnect to the positive, to the light, something that they want to handle as a great opportunity. But it is also a 10 of Wands. It's a burden, it's an extra heaviness on the things that I already carry. We have seen my finances are a mess. I'm in the process of turning things around. So I will change things. This is about practical issues. It could be about finances, but it can also be career, family circumstances, whatever that is practical and it is outside of your control. Okay. And their control as far as we see. So their life at the moment is complicated, is noisy, is busy. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we also have a certain karmic baggage coming from, ancestral patterns, family patterns, and so on. So a strong person, but at the same time, a very busy person. They are seeing the value, they are seeing the positive energy, but they also carry a lot of pain. So the connection right now is not thriving. I don't know if there is actually a connection here, if there is something here to talk about. We see cards like long distance. I'm talking about what is happening now at the moment. Long distance. So is it emotional? Is it practical? For sure, you are a bit apart at the moment, okay? Circumstances are not allowing you to see this person very often. Is it because you are apart? Is it because their life is overly complicated? But for sure, it's not something that is flowing at the moment. We have cards that are indicating obstacles in a very, very clear manner. Apart from this, we see, I miss your voice, I'm in my feelings today. So there are these moments where this strong facade of the King of Wands is breaking, and this person is connecting to their emotions, not anymore through the Five of Cups, through guilt, through pain, through wanting to have some form of breakthrough, but through this idea that I miss something better. I miss, so, and you do have the Magician, so this is somebody who maybe is struggling at the moment, but they can see an exit out of this survival thing that they are experiencing now. For some of you, of course, we can also say that they have done certain mistakes. They have mishandled the connection. And the Five of Cups there shows that I wish I had the opportunity to do things in a different way. The Hanged Man shows that with the King of Wands it cannot be, oh, I'm stuck. It's more like I am actively thinking, trying to find clarity, to create a clear headspace. Okay. So yes, there is this pause between you, whether it is practical, emotional, or energetic, but it's not random. They needed that space to get the right perspective, and they are trying to clear their head before they actually move forward and do something. Okay. Now, when it comes to actions, I think with actions, the reading is very hopeful because, first of all, we have this King of Wands opening the whole thing. So we have the right vibe here. We also have this beautiful Ace of Coins and the Magician. So yeah, these two cards, just like that, they are not really expressing, they're expressing a potential, they're expressing the planning, okay? But the King of Wands comes forward, takes everything and brings forward action. So this is action vibe, very clearly. Manifestation. They want to start fresh, something real, something stable. They're not planning to just let everything fade away and just lose everything. In fact, they are telling you, this isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business here. We're going to talk about that in a while. So yes, maybe there is distance, maybe there is silence, but this thing is not over. We also have this year rushing in. These two cards are telling me that once they get the clarity that they need, and they are doing this very aware search of their truth, of their clarity. This is not somebody who is lost in their mind, like they don't know what's going on. They have control. They are carrying their baggage, but they have control here, okay? So yes, once they have the clarity, they move forward and, they are not going to waste time. This is not somebody who is wasting time. So what about this way off in the future card? What is this thing about? The first approach here is about reconnecting, clearing space, clearing misunderstandings, understanding better what this thing is all about. In fact, this person is coming forward as a new person, as a new love interest. Not okay, yeah, you might have the opportunity to meet somebody new. Okay, I don't know, this is your thing, but apart from this, you do have this person re-entering your life in a new way. So it almost feels like this is a new person. And this way off in the future, it shows that the real potential, okay, the real connection will start becoming in a bit later in the future. And we will see why. We have this Mercury card. Mercury is about communication, of course. So they want to talk, they want to clear the air, and this is what their first approach is going to be about. But let's talk for a moment about the obstacles. Okay. We have this long distance. Maybe we have, as I've told you, actual miles between you, emotional distance, a feeling like I don't know how to reach you anymore. So for me, this is more symbolic rather than actual. Okay, because even if you are in an actual long distance, in the end, what the problem is that we are struggling with the energy, with the communication, with the understanding, not so much with the idea of, kilometers, miles, and so on. So here we have, I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. This is something very, very important because it can talk about family pressure, expectations, cultural or lifestyle differences. This is not, which makes sense also with the distance. So it's not just about family, it's about fear of not fitting into each other's world. Because think about it, you come forward as, let's say you have chosen this Queen of Coins, basically. But this Queen of Coins becomes present in the reading. This King of Wands that has already a very clear world, a very set world. This is not somebody who is lost in their world or something. This is a powerful energy that is recovering on a practical level, financially, energetically. I don't know what they're doing, but they are recovering. So this is somebody who is strong, who does things with awareness, who knows when it's time to purge, to understand, to move forward. And on the other hand, we have you, equally strong, grounded with your own world, with your own reality. So, how can we put these two things together? What if our worlds are different? What if our perspectives are different? What if our Ten of Wands is different? Our responsibilities, our priorities. So I think this is more about what we choose as our own reality rather than, my family is putting pressure on me. My finances, this is very real with the finances. They don't feel stable here to offer something serious at the moment. And again, I'm telling you, I don't know if this is so much about the finances or other aspects in their life. This person is in a building stage of their life, okay? Now, we have curse, karma, negative mind, negative mindset. This is inner sabotage, very clearly. But this is also healing. They are trying to get out of their own mindset. So here we're talking about a very practical awareness. They want to clear their headspace. They are working on their karmic debts, on the consequences that they are experiencing now because of past choices, and they are transforming. This is why you got the butterfly. This is why you have the escaping. Now, is this person running away from your connection? I don't think that this is the main point. I think the main point is of the Eight of Cups and the escaping card is that they want to escape that curse. They want to escape the karmic baggage. You see how this element is repeating itself twice. Different cards, different approach, but it's the same thing. They are escaping from something. And in order to escape from that something, they put themselves into survival mode. They carry baggage, they carry many responsibilities, and they keep going, but they are aware of what they are doing. So you have really a King of Wands here. Very good. You have so this is a transformation. It has already begun. It's moving forward. It's very strong. Then they're telling you they miss you. They are in their feelings. We have unfinished business. They are thinking about you. You're not part of their past. You're not a future projection, a blunt ace of coins, and that's it. They have the ace of coins there, but they support it with very serious cards. So yeah, you're in the present. We have the garden, the heart, mountain, and the bear. This is I think this is this is kind of emotional attachment. I don't want to exaggerate by saying, oh, this is love. Mhm. I think there are deep emotions here, but these are two very complicated people. We are not dealing with two people that are like, oh, I like you, you look so great, there is chemistry. Okay, that's it. Love. It goes beyond the feelings. It's about understanding each other. Sorry, it's about completing difficult individual karmic cycles and moving on together to a next chapter, healing, taking care of each other, taking care of yourselves individually. So I think you are closing a very difficult chapter, both of you, and you start something new with so much awareness that is extremely beautiful. So it's not, I cannot see this heart and just say, oh yeah, they love you. It's beyond that. It's not just love. It's not just feelings. Anyway, this love is expressed in both public and private way, and this makes us feel good because we understand that this connection is going to be very clean in the future. You don't have shadow aspects, hidden aspects, people that are hiding. You just don't. Okay. um yeah, the mountain shows delays, and the bear is strength. So even though we have some delays, even though we will need to adjust a bit in order to make it become a proper, stable relationship, yet we are very resilient, very focused on what we want, and eventually it's going to come forward. Okay. So what do you do with all of this? You keep being stable, self-respecting. You don't, in this case, you don't have to chase. You don't have, even if I tell you, oh, go try, there is nothing that you need to do and try and, overwork yourself for the sake of this connection. These are two people that are moving in a very parallel way, working on very common things around their energy on an individual level. And there will be a moment where you will say, okay, we need to bring this thing together. That's it. That's the right thing. So let them come forward when they are ready, because they will come forward eventually, very soon here with this first offer, with this first approach. I think because their energy is very structured, it's not going to happen overnight, of course. Okay, it will need, we have the rushing in. Okay, we have the garden. So what we see here is communication happening probably in a public space, not something online. It's very physical. And it could happen within the next 3 to 5 weeks. And from there, we start really rushing into this energy of merging the two different things together. Your relationship, because I think that this thing has a great potential for relationship, it will become what you want it to become a bit further in the future. And it depends a lot on how ready you both are, what are the circumstances, as I've told you, the obstacles around the practical, and of course, also what are the things that you are facing here. Because it's not that this person is busy and you are not, or this person is carrying baggage and you are not. I think you are reflecting each other, mirroring each other, almost in a very surprising and interesting way. But you do have cards that are showing a very positive potential. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so, so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye. If you have chosen the rose quartz and a woman holding a heart, this will be your reading. So let's see. How are they feeling about you? Nine of coins. Knight of coins. Four of cups. Queen of swords. The devil. Three of coins. Ten of swords. Okay. Knight of cups. Mistakes, misunderstood, victim, lost soul. Breaking point, overwhelmed. Distracted, change, delays. Distance, separation, space, blockage. Relax, find joy in the simple pleasures of just being together. Window, a new adventure in love is coming. Get ready. Nurture, your relationships like blooming flowers. They will flourish. It's not worth waiting for. Winter. Next full moon. Capricorn, the energy around you is serious, materialistic, hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Sagittarius, the energy imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. The Sun, your immortal spirit, purpose, and destiny is involved here. Very good. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. I hate that I hurt you. You didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. It was my fault. Do you still think about me? Do you still want me? Love me? I need to know if I should move on because I'm hurting. This isn't over. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. Snake. Clover. Book. Ship. So the first thing that we see here is that this person has feelings for you, strong feelings, but they're not doing great emotionally. We see some cards that are quite intense. The whole connection has affected something really important, something deep in them, okay? But I don't know if they have recovered from that. I mean, we still have that Ten of Swords right there, the devil. Anyway, we have this Nine of Coins and the Knight of Coins. So they see your strength. They admire your independence, how grounded you are, how you take care of yourself. But then we have cards like the Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, Ten of Swords, and we see that on an emotional level, they feel very, very confused. They feel like they have damaged the connection. It's very clear. And you don't have somebody who at the moment is thinking of the positive things, like the potential of this connection. How can I fix it? They're a bit stuck and overthinking, obsessing over their mistakes in a judgmental way, by the way. And I feel with the Queen of Swords and the Devil that they are projecting all of this onto you. Like, if I do something, you will judge me. If I say something, you will turn against me. You will not be willing to cooperate. And I think this is their projection here. Anyway, so what do they see in you? They see you as this person who has pulled back, created distance between you and them, and they are like, okay, this is what you had to do. I don't blame you, you know. But I think with the presence of the devil and the Four of Cups, I think most of this is their projection. In the end, look at this. You got the Knight of Coins. This is your person. The Queen of Swords is your energy in their mind. The Four of Cups is what is connecting you. So the active part hasn't done anything about this. And the Queen has to set some boundaries, or the Queen is bored of waiting, or bored of, you know, being available. And from a Queen of Cups, she turns into a Queen of Swords. So somehow they built that. They built that distance between you, that boredom, that blockage, you know. So yeah, there was a moment where you were like tired of all this, very clearly. Lack of partnership, lack of proper communication, lack of effort. And, you know, their reaction to all of this was to let this distance grow even more. This is what I think happened here. They have been inconsistent, but now they know that. They're not running from this awareness. In fact, they're telling you in a very kind of, there is shame, there is guilt here, there is judgment, there is inner judgment. I hate that I hurt you. Okay, you didn't deserve this. Please don't blame yourself. So in their mind, you're also blaming yourself. This is ego here. And look at this, 9 of coins, Knight of coins. I feel like I have caused something that actually I don't know. You know, you see a person who's behaving inconsistently. What do? You turn this against you. You just say, oh my God, here comes a jerk. What do? I remove myself from the situation. Painful, no painful, there is nothing else that you can do in that case. And this person says, oh, don't blame yourself, don't see me as this 9 of cups. Nobody sees you as the 9 of cups. Here, 9 of coins, sorry. Here you're Knight of coins attached to a 4 of cups. So somebody who cannot deliver. Mm? So I think you are very aware of what is going on here, apart from the feelings, apart from the emotions. You see clearly what the situation is, and that's good, because if you can still keep the emotional part without actually blaming yourself for having feelings for that person, that's great. You do have some awareness here, okay? So their awareness, they know they have messed up. They know that they have to fix, they know that they have to do something, and I think their awareness stops there. Uh, this is not a bad person. This is not somebody, what they are doing. I think they are sabotaging themselves constantly, and all of these things. Don't blame yourself. This is just projection. I don't think you're like this. I see a completely different vibe. But anyways, so yeah, there is a lot of this idea, don't blame yourself, it's all on me. Yes, of course, we know that. Now, when it comes to the feelings, apart from all of this, we have a lot of attraction for sure, because you do have here this Knight of Cups, the Devil, the 3 of coins. So they want to reconnect, they want to rebuild, they want to make this whole thing romantic, okay, but there is a lot of hesitation. We have talked about that. They wonder, is it too late? Hmm? Um, what am I supposed to do? You're detaching emotionally. How am I supposed to feel about that? There's a lot of insecurity. You can imagine that. For me, the number one thing is emotional. They are very insecure when it comes to how they're handling their emotions and how they are handling their mistakes. What is good about them is that they are aware of their mistakes, but they are allowing the guilt or the sense of loss overtake and cover that awareness. So the 10 of swords, while all of this is good, is not bad. The 3 of coins, the knight, the devil shows desire, all of these things. While this is okay, the 10 of swords shows that, oh, I've messed up and now, oh my God, I'm doomed. They are exaggerating the emotions. These emotions are exaggerated both in a positive way and in a negative way. In fact, they're like, oh, I'm so romantic over this and all of that. Yeah, they absolutely want to reconnect. They are obsessing over this reconnection. Yeah. The practical aspect of their insecurity, the financial, my finances are a mess. Now here we have also practical blockages, maybe things with their career, with their finances and all of this. Your person, I think they are not enjoying their life a lot. I don't see them having a very strong foundation. Not because they can't, they are in the process of creating something, but I think this is happening because of their own inner judge. They are judging themselves a lot over this, okay? Over everything, actually. My finances are a mess, my emotions are a mess, I messed this up, it was all my fault. I mean, oh my God. No, please. Um, so they are, in general, now they are trying to fix things, and this is something that we like. They want to change, they want to fix, they want to live a good life, they want to put effort, but at the same time, they are also sabotaging themselves. So, yeah. But no, they have feelings. It's just that the overall energy is very foggy and kind of mixed with this self-sabotaging type of attitude. This is why you're getting inconsistent results, not because they don't like you or they don't have feelings for you. On the contrary. On the contrary, this is something that they want to build, to develop, to experience clarity here and happiness. So their next move, and I think this is where we could have a nice turning point. They're telling you this isn't over. Awareness, decisiveness, clarity, completely different mindset. You haven't heard the last of me. We have unfinished business. It's not over. We have things to do, to talk about here. It's not over. This is the main energy. So this Knight of Coins, together with the Knight of Cups, if we manage to overcome the difficult feelings and the self-sabotaging attitude, they have a long way to go. It has the potential of becoming consistent. It's not fast, but they are moving towards you. You also have the ship here, the clover. So this isn't somebody who is going to come back in a dramatic way or great emotional gestures and everything. But you're going to see a message, a soft reach out. This is very likely, especially one that will make you feel safe. So this is the turning point. It's not somebody who is coming forward to tell you, oh my God, this is so emotional, I have feelings. No, but they are coming forward in a practical way. And what they want to say is a simple opening, okay, an effort to reunite, to reconcile to begin with, but then it all becomes very, very structured. It will make you, it will give you this sense of safety. Probably they will share something with you that maybe it has been kind of hidden, maybe they were afraid. For example, emotions. This person is very afraid of emotions. I think they will express their emotions, but in a structured way, like I'm reaching out because I feel that this is something that, something romantic that could turn into something practical in the long run. So I'm very curious to see how this thing is going to go. You're going to receive something like that. So you're going to see through their message emotions and intentions. And the idea that this person is projecting long-term potential to this connection, I think it will make you feel safe. Okay, so you're not going to see another weird thing, these highs and lows, connecting, then disconnecting. No, I think we will start seeing something very, very steady. Now, the timing, we do have many, many cards that are showing delays, distance, blockage. You also have the ship that is very slow moving. We have distracted, delays, mistakes. Oh my God. Okay. So yeah, but we also have the sun. And this thing brings clarity anyway. And we also have Capricorn and Sagittarius. So I think we are looking at the end of the year very clearly. Late December to January in this case, which means if you're not, in general, that is the next couple of months. And that's when you will see movement or clear signs of opening up. Now, these delays, because most of them are internal, it depends a lot on the personality of the person you're asking about. Okay, if your person is more Four of Cups rather than Knight of Coins, then, oh my God, we are towards the end of these 2 months. If now we have already been in this Four of Cups and the delays and the distance for a while, this could happen much sooner. But still, it's not something that is coming forward tomorrow, okay? generally, this is somebody who wants to deliver potential. So they're not coming forward with the idea of clover and that's it, like, a lucky moment where we can spend time and have fun. No, that's not the point. Okay. The point here is that we want to build something. We want to see if there is potential to build something, if you are still willing to cooperate, or if you are full Queen of Swords energy. And if there is something, we could actually nurture this connection, this potential. We could spend the time together, we could relax, spend time together, and see if this new adventure can take us somewhere long term. If this window, let's say, that is opening in front of us is something wonderful, something positive. So yeah, the point is this, that very soon you're going to have the clarity that you need. Because I'm sure, okay, I see you, Queen of Swords there, but you are kind of stuck between the Four of Cups and the Devil. So for sure, the overall experience wasn't so great for you. That it's not worth waiting for. I think it's not worth waiting for. No. If you're waiting, praying, suffering, whatever, meditating, manifesting for this person to come forward, I mean, okay, you can keep your hope as well. You can keep your hope, because I think somehow we have potential here, but you cannot depend your future personal life on this. Why? Because even if we have a proper manifestation, a proper connection in the future, this is not a vibe between equals. And you cannot minimize yourself or, make yourself small to make this person feel better. They have to upgrade, they have to expand, they have to work and expand. Not only for their finances or whatever problem they have, but all this baggage that they carry, and it's my fault, it's me, it's you cannot minimize yourself to make this person feel better. So it's not about waiting. In your heart, you can wait, you can start building your life, you can move forward, you can do your thing, and still have something in your mind and in your heart for that person. Okay, that's fine, but don't stop your progress, or don't reject new opportunities just because. You never know. Okay, until the end of the year this person will come forward. You never know. If they come forward, you don't know if you really want that energy. So, and of course, that energy of you being unapologetically independent without also being bitter and mean towards them makes you even more attractive, actually. You're helping them by doing that, okay? Yet we do have potential. Your part is this, to maintain your independent vibe. On the other hand, they have to rise to this challenge, and they want to nurture the connection. They want to rise to this challenge, so it's up to them. They're still in pain, okay, we know that. They're asking you, do you still think about me, love me? I need to know if I should move on. So one of the reasons that they will come forward is to have their closure. Worst case scenario, if they get rejected, okay, it's going to be over. I can move on. In their mind, okay, yeah, that's a good approach for their emotional confusion at the moment. That's a very good approach. So yeah, can you make this a bit more friendly for them to approach? Yeah, if you want to, sure. The Lenormand cards here, we have snake, clover, book, ship. That's a bit complicated here. We have the snake. The snake is representing all of this difficult energy that we have talked about, the misunderstandings, the jealousy, But there is also movement. There is this moment that will come forward almost unexpectedly, and we will have that conversation. They haven't told you everything yet. There is more to this story that maybe you don't really know. So let it unfold. Stay open if you want to, but maintain your independence. This has been difficult for you, to the point that your person is recognizing the pain that you have experienced. Well, then they escalated on this. Please don't blame yourself. It has to become a tragedy. But I mean, they have seen that you have experienced pain and sadness over this. And they are aware, and this is good. You know, it shows empathy, it shows understanding. So yeah, they are ready to rebuild, but it is going to take some time, let's say. So this is what I see. Let me know what you think. If it makes sense, if you liked it, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye. If you have chosen the Thinking Woman and the Green Aventurine, this is going to be your reading. So let's see. How are they feeling about you? What is their next move? What is the timing, the potential? Let's see. Ace of Wands. Three of Wands. Two of Coins. Seven of Coins. Nine of Wands. The Emperor. Three of Cups. Six of Swords. Nice. Okay. Now, let's clarify this energy. Realizations, understandings, awakening, longing, craving, aching, wanting, chasing, exhaustion, depletion, drained, long journey. Surprise, romantic surprises are on the horizon. Be open to them. Heartbreak. Heartbreak is a part of the human experience. It will pass. Wedding, taking your relationship to the next level, one step at a time. Attraction, you are attracting the right person at the right time into your life. Beautiful. Next full moon. When you release resistance, you are wasting your time. Okay, now, no, it's fine. Do you still think about me, want me, love me? I need to know if I should move on. I'm hurting. My finances are a mess. I've made bad decisions. I'm in the process of turning things around. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. Leo. The second house. Dominant energy again comes forward. Sagittarius, expansive, dominant, very, very strong energy. Nice. Child. Lilies. Heart. This is good. Sun, this is good. This is good, guys. Let's talk about it. It has challenges. Right away, we see that this person is doing a lot of thinking, probably more than what you think they do. We have cards like realizations, awakening, understanding, longing. So, these messages are loud and clear here. You're very present in their thoughts, and it's not something that is on a surface level. It's not just about desire. You have this person going through realizations, understandings, awakenings because of these things. Are they tired? They are very tired. Depletion, 9 of Wands, but they're holding on to this connection. So yeah, I think we have somebody who is thinking a lot about all this, but they also have a lot of regrets, and there is a lot of pain here. They're wondering, is this door still open? Do I have a chance? Is this a good path for me to take? They are thinking about the future. They are projecting towards the future. We do have the Ace of Wands and the Three of Wands, and this is a very powerful beginning. This is the longing here. They feel the attraction, and immediately Three of Wands. I'm projecting towards the future, what it could be. If I come forward, why would I do this? What is the point? So even though we are talking about a very passionate movement towards you, okay, at the same time, we see that this whole thing is extremely mature. It has to have a goal. It has to have an objective. It's not random. Yeah. So then we have cards like Two of Coins, Seven of Coins, which is okay, until we get to the Nine of Wands, and that is their inner conflict. This is somebody, as we have said, they are tired, they are experiencing this energetic exhaustion over many things. It doesn't have to be necessarily about your connection. But overall, I think they have been in a long cycle of holding back, feeling stuck, second guessing what they should do. So we have 100% attraction here. We have the Ace of Wands, the heart, the fire, the clarity of the sun, the attraction card. I mean, this is obvious, okay? We have both desire and emotions, and of course, a romantic attachment here that is very, very intense. It's good. It's a good combination. I think you have everything here on an emotional level, on a level of desire, attraction. Also, how light-hearted. Do we want to have fun with this connection, or are we going to overwork ourselves for the sake of a relationship? You also have the joyful side. So it's a good thing here. So yeah, this is not. This is great. You do have the Emperor. So we have somebody who is focusing, who needs to have objectives, who is working hard to understand what this thing is. But you also have somebody who is holding back with feelings. Okay, I'm not going to show you 100% how I feel here. I have to have a certain level of control. I have to show that I'm fine, that I'm, I'm going to show you, I'm going to manage my feelings towards you because I don't want to show you everything. I need to have control here. I need to know what I'm doing. Okay, sure. As long as they have an objective, okay. And then, they want to show like they have control, but actually they don't. They don't. Then you have, do you still think about me? I need to know if I should move on, if I should walk away, because I'm hurting, I'm tired, I'm exhausted here. I'm experiencing a heartbreak. And we also, I think they need to know that because they are very scared of rejection. You have an emperor who is very strict over these things. They just cannot open up and just, be rejected and that's it. So it's very, very possible that this person is keeping kind of a very composed approach because they are not sure if you care about this whole thing. I didn't know if my family was going to accept you. Family pressure, in this case, it could be, yeah, literal family pressure. Maybe fear of how others might judge the relationship. This is also playing a role because, the emperor likes to be appreciated, to be accepted, to be, in general, the emperor doesn't want to be rejected by you, by other people. They want to have a certain level of control over their facade, over their image. Okay. Apart from this, is this something that is, I don't think this is more like a social situation. I think this is more like my family, literally, my environment. What will my environment think about a relationship like that for some reason? And my finances are a mess. Practical obstacles on the way. Um, in this case, I see many pentacles, so I think that somehow there is a handling around very practical issues like property, finances, who is the owner, who is the manager of something here. So I think somehow their personal life is extremely entangled with the financial and the material aspect of their life in a very intense way. And so, what is their next move here? I think this is where the vibe changes completely. You have this Three of Cups and the Six of Swords, and that is reconnection. We also have the child. Okay. Surprise, wedding. I mean, we have some very serious cards over communication and bringing forward the connection. So definitely reunion, rekindling of the connection. It starts Three of Cups, light, positive, okay, nice, clean energy, a beautiful thing. It can be also an invitation. It's not dramatic or something, don't expect like directly a marriage proposal or something like that, but it's something good. It's warm, okay? Um, you have this idea of taking the relationship to the next level, one step at a time. So yeah, this thing has great potential. So this person doesn't want to see if they can reconnect with you, to go out on a date or to talk. They want to see, they are looking into the future, like, is this something that we could have long term? Okay, can I build something here? Can I take this relationship to the next level? Where is this thing going? These are the reasons why this person is reaching out. When it comes to timing, okay, we have the next full moon. I think it makes perfect sense. Okay, so within let's say a few weeks, you're gonna hear from this person, and you're gonna have the chance to have this moment that will kind of reunite reunite you to this person, release the heartbreak, release the confusion, and see where we are going from there. Then you have cards like when you release resistance. We have various stages here, I think. The first move will happen very soon, okay? But it's not the full picture yet. This is a slow, as one step at a time type of energy. Then we have you're wasting your time message. This is not like you're wasting your time. It feels like more a wake-up call for both of you. They are realizing that they have been wasting time. They haven't been acting on what they truly feel. And this is something also. Should you wait? No, no. I mean, generally, no, you shouldn't wait. Don't waste your time waiting, trying to understand, trying to figure out. This is a person that doesn't have, okay, they're facing their issues, but this is also somebody who comes forward with the Emperor vibe. Leo, second house, Sagittarius, this is expansive energy. When this person decides that is the right moment to reach out, they will reach out. So don't waste your energy over analyzing, thinking, I don't know, burning candles, whatever. No. Well, if you want to burn candles, of course. But the Ace of Wands, by the way, is the idea of that expansion, that movement, the immediate movement. But then, of course, we don't have just one card. We have a series of cards, and we see that this is not going to happen tomorrow. But it's not also next year or something. It's next full moon. Now, yeah, I would go with the idea of a few weeks, 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. So what about the potential? This person is thinking about the potential. They are brainstorming, they are calculating, projecting, thinking. So yeah, we have cards that are very balanced around the idea of a potential future with this person. You have somebody who's reflecting deeply, who understands that somehow they find themselves stuck in a situation that they are not enjoying at the moment. They want to change that. They have the power to change that. They have the awareness. They are afraid of rejection, of course. They are worried. They are in pain because this thing is kind of part of what they are doing at the moment. They consider this whole situation a priority. Okay. So yes, I think you have, and we have a reconnection that is light, and then it gets to become very, very serious. And then in the end, we do have this wedding card. It doesn't mean that it has to end in an actual wedding, but it's about commitment. So you do have all the ingredients. And you're dealing with a person that, despite their circumstances and their stuck energy at the moment, they have the power, the skills, and the awareness to turn this into something. So you don't have somebody who's 100% scared and we're waiting for them to wake up or whatever. No. But this whole thing requires emotional honesty. Okay, no power games, no manipulation, no, because you have to understand that we're dealing with an emperor, then a Leo vibe. This is somebody who can really get you to a point where they control the whole narrative if you let them. Okay, it's in their nature, I think. So somehow, if you have to do something here, is to remember that you need to keep things as equal as you can. Not considering their need for control as something that, this is their personality. No. No, it has to be a Three of Cups vibe. It has to be something between equal people, equal parts, okay? So, yes, this is something that you have to consider in this case. So, you don't have somebody who is afraid of moving forward. You have exactly the opposite, that if they move forward, they might just take over, I love the Lenormand here. This is very beautiful because you have child, the new beginning. Lilies, it's about emotional maturity. And I like that with the vibe of the Emperor and Leo, because if this is too immature, it can become bossy. Okay? So we are not in that place. And then you have Heart and Sun. This is real love, real joy. This is not just attraction. So these cards are telling you this thing could work, but it has to grow slowly and naturally. The Sagittarius is about expansion, absolutely. And the second house, in this case, is what do we have? What do we build? What are the things that that is part of our property here? Okay, and I think this is talking about the relationship. So yeah, I absolutely don't overgive here. Stay in your power, because if you start overgiving, oh my God, you know, the Emperor will never stop. Yeah, I think it has a good potential as long as you embody the thinking woman, as long as you embody the Queen of Swords. Like, yes, I'm enjoying this relationship. I really adore this relationship, this energy. It is challenging, it is expansive, it is beautiful. I'm not stuck with a miserable person that they are afraid of doing anything. But somehow somebody has to control this Emperor. Somebody has to, and I'm not talking about control games here. I'm just saying, set your boundaries, and these boundaries need to be respected. That's it. So don't sacrifice your individuality for the sake of the connection, no matter how passionate and how intense and how great potential it has. Always remember that you are the priority. Release resistance. Like, okay, I don't have to play a power game, but at the same time, I'm not going to be, you know, the doormat of somebody simply because I know they are, because I have feelings for them. This is the lesson that you are called to learn here, to maintain a good balance between emotions, between a great potential, a practical potential, and your individuality. It's not easy. So, difficult task for ambitious people here. That's your pile. This is what I see. So let me know what you think. If you liked it, of course, you can like and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye bye.